This is this is another video, and I saw a comment on the channel from a woman, and the woman said this: going to court to report a stalking preacher and his family. So a nice guy was looking at a woman, and she's gonna call the police on him for stalking. That's just how low they have gone. But how would you react to that? To me, I would react to a situation like that. There's the open door there. I mean, if you think about it, is if you're the type of guy, Mgtow, that wants to have sex, which most do, is police will be involved at one time day, because if you're dealing with multiple women, that's the way they are. I mean, you're gonna get women exactly like this. Not all women are gonna be like this right here, but there's some will, and police eventually will be involved. That's just the way it is. That's why mafia and Mgtows can be very similar in that way, because both ends will be involved with the police. It's just no difference. And you think about the Mgtow, the way they make money, and how the mafia makes money. They try to go their own way, and in this channel, I'm trying to give you avenues where you can actually go your own way. Where you can actually make the schedule that you want to make and make money. That's what I'm trying to do right here. And it's just the same thing in the mafia. I mean, they go their own way trying to make money too. It's just the same thing. And if you think about it, this is a hypothesis, but I might have the way what women want. You see, women like the Chad chaser, and Mgtows are kind of like the Chads. If you do this formula, it's a hypothesis. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's definitely a hypothesis, because women are like detectives. They're like detectives, and there's such a thing that's called the Coolidge effect in psychology. A Coolidge effect is when you see the same person over and over again, you get sick of them. They did the test with mice on that. They put a male mice and a female mice in a cage. After a while, the male mouse got sick of the female mouse, but they put another female mouse in there and replaced it. The mouse was interested in it again. It's just the same situation with women today. I mean, you see all these Mgtow channels complaining about women left and right, but it has a lot to do with that Coolidge effect in relationships. It's out there, and that's what can cause people to get divorced because of that. And it's human psychiatry. But a good way to counteract that is you need to view women as detectives. I mean, if you think about it, homicide detective, uh, you go up to them if you committed a homicide, or even if you did, you go up to them and you don't say anything to them. It's like you have the right. I think you have the right to remain silent. Okay, you stay silent. What would happen is, they say that detective was the woman. That detective was always going to be after you because he doesn't have the information to take you in. But when he takes you in, you won't see him again. But if you don't give him the information, he's going to always come after you. It's just kind of like women. They're going to come after you if they present a challenge. Or even if they don't know you as much, you become a mysterious person. So when you say, the less you say to women, the better it is. In that sense, you say nothing. But let's say if you say nothing, you go in on a purpose, like I said with the mafia, Mgtow. Let's say you're starting to make money on a side business, and the woman's not going to know where you're getting that money from. It's going to make an interest. It's going to pique an interest with her, and she's going to try to wife you up. Here's the thing with MGTOWs. We're not looking to marry with the state with anybody. We're looking to better our purpose. That's what we're looking at. And I got another example where you can actually better our purpose. I got another angle. I looked up another angle for you. The last video was talking about UFC. Well, let's say you don't want to fight. You don't want to get into fights. Now, there's another solution right here. How about join the PGA Tour? Join the PGA Tour. You need to win three of. You can win 3 events going into a smaller tour, like the Corn something tour, one of those minor two PGA Tour events. Get 3 in a row. That'll help you get in. Or the best way you can get in is try going to Q school. That's how you get in. Q school costs a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't give. You cannot sit there and pay for dates. Q school costs $2,700. But yeah, you can get in that way. And I'm going to give you some descriptions. In the description, I'm going to give you some phone numbers to some Q schools you can call. But you can go in there and make the PGA Tour. But again, it's a purpose. You're going to have to practice it. But here's the beauty in it. You're not doing it for women. What you want to try to focus on when you're doing a career or purpose or anything like that, even if it makes money or not, you focus on trying to do the job good. Do a good job. And write down you're doing a good job. That should be your main focus.